Cruise Pier expansion project is well on its way to completion as it nears its deadline for April 29th. The project consists of the lengthening, widening, and strengthening of the pier in conjunction with the landscaping and constructing of the entertainment and commercial center on the adjacent 5-acre land to be named the Tortola Pier Park. In this presentation, project manager Dion Stout gives updates on the pier's construction, which includes the foundation for the Boathouse Museum and Boardwalk, cruise terminal, fender finalization, and the 60-foot cruise pier.
Okay, we're standing on the outermost dolphin. Right now we're about 1,312 feet away from land and about 50 feet above the ocean floor, so it's not a place you want to jump. But this is where the boats will tie up at the front or the rear, and this is the solar light that would alert any boaters at night that this obstruction is in their way. We're to the end of the deck, the pier deck, and what these are the gator bridges or walkways. These connect us to the dolphins. So all the rope handlers would use these to get out to tie the ropes, and of course if there's an emergency you'll use these as well to get out here to those dolphins. Now this is the completed width of the pier, the 60-foot span. All this was poured within the last couple of days, and we could see why we extended this. We have extra room for the passengers on the right or on the left. So there's ample room for all the passengers, the visitors that we expect here in the next few years. All right, this is one of the fenders that'll go on side the dock to protect the ships from hitting against the newly completed pier. We have about 4 more fenders to place, and then we'll be complete with placing all the fenders. As you can see, the guys are getting ready to put this up. So hopefully the next time we're out, we'll see this in place and we'll see a ship next to it. Okay, we're standing with some freshly poured concrete. The guys are working to finish the middle of the dock. We've completed most of the rest of the dock. This is the remaining piece of concrete that we're doing. And like I said before, they're trying to get this done by Saturday. This is left open intentionally because here's where one of the light poles will stand for the dock. So what we're doing, we're gonna measure the actual light pole to ensure that we have the right size before we pour this in. So this is intentionally left out for today. All right, here you can see the pile foundations for building number 16, which will be a boathouse museum. And after this foundation is in, we'll actually put the boardwalk on top of this area. So the boardwalk will take us all the way down past the dock on the south side and also down this northern strip in front of the tender pier. On top of here will be the boat museum, building number 16. This is just the foundations that you see here. The piles went in over the last week. You can see the guys are now working very diligently to ensure that this is done because we want to get this in by the 20th of the month. This is where the boardwalk will be located. It will start at this direction, go down, and then to the left. The pier will be in the middle where we'll have some brick pavers that go from here back to building number 1, and then the boardwalk then starts on the other side of the pier and goes towards Craft Alive. For the boardwalk, we'll be using a material called Trex. Trex is a pre-manufactured plastic that looks like wood, but it's more soothing, it's long-lasting, it won't splinter, and also be warmer for your feet for when persons are walking on it. We're now standing inside the terminal building, building number 1. As you can see, the workers are very busy putting down the sand flooring. All this area will be a brick that will go through in both directions so that it will be welcoming all the passengers from the pier all the way through here. So this will be a brick opening all the way through passageway. Now we have here, these will be tenants for local crafts. We'll have 4 tenanted areas on this level, and upstairs will be offices. We're now at the upper level of building number 1 where we'll have a number of offices around the perimeter. As you can see, tile is going down on the floor. We have sheetrock being finished on the walls. We have electricians putting in the electrical items. If you look up, you can see the wonderful ceiling that we have in this space. So I'm saying we'll be ready for the 29th. What we're looking at is building number 6, which will house 3 retail areas within this space, along with the public bathrooms. Public bathrooms, of course, male and female, and then there's a special area for disabled persons, handicapped persons, people who are in wheelchairs. And like I said, upstairs will be the offices of the management of the Pier Park, and where all the central brain of the facility will be located in this building. We're now standing in the lower level of building number 2. This This building will house one of our anchor tenants, and hopefully the next time you see us in here, we'll be doing some heavy shopping. We're now building wall, what we call wall number 3. This wall will be backfilled, and then we're building the boardwalk all the way down behind here. And what will sit on the boardwalks are all the kiosks that you saw in the plan. So the kiosks will line this whole area, which will have a front row view to all the persons coming off the excursions. I want to thank you guys again for coming out and taking another tour with us. And we welcome you to come out on the 29th, where we'll welcome the Norwegian getaway and also officially open up our newly built pier. See you then.
You have been watching the April update on the Cruise Pier expansion project. For this and other updates, visit our website at bvi.gov.vg.